get it. But I think I get AJ's point too. But if you're explaining it like, hey, listen, all right, if the street dudes ain't doing shit about nothing, and this guy's not a street dude, and he's just looking at his brother as someone he loves clearly, but he's looking at him as an artist. Why would he have to live up to some street codes to not deal with 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine told?
Exactly.
He's not also disrespecting his brother as he died.
Did he? Where?
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't see that. I never seen it. He posted videos. Pop Smoke brother posted videos of Pop Smoke singing 6ix9ine songs and shit, saluting 6ix9ine.
Before he told, after he told Pop, this ain't no rainbow head shit. This ain't that colorful head shit. This is real, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
But look, you right, AJ. But they disrespecting Pop. They disrespect niggas is disrespecting. I'm not saying Pop Smoke is riding, but niggas don't like 6ix9ine, and niggas don't even got nothing to do with what 6ix9ine told on. Niggas don't got nothing. Niggas just don't like him because
if it was my brother,
like
my brother didn't like the dude before he died, I'm not jacking him. Simple.
And by the way, I'm wondering how much this is like playing to like some real shit. Yo, I think Wack gonna have to jump across that table at Adam. Adam is getting hella bold now. Look at this shit.
Don't edit nothing, no.
We're not editing anything.
You know what's crazy?
That you're lying. That you're still lying.
No, what goes on in our urban streets has to get hot to become a real topic for you to want it to come.
No, actually, I was watching the whole episode. Yo, he was just calling Wack a liar. I thought Wack was gonna choke him out.
I think that Adam is being honest.
Nah, they gotta be running the play. It's no, yo, because Wack has socked niggas out for less.
Stop.
Who do you sock out?
Stop,
bruh. Come on.
Hey, come on, you gotta relax, bro. Like, for real, man. You gotta relax. You keep saying that Wack did everything that you've never seen, though. How is you giving this man all this credit from things that you've never seen from him? He's never socked this out, and he's never did this, and he's never did that. But you can't see that he's sending people to jail when it's right in your face. You gotta relax, bro.
No, like, come on now.
I think Wack knows punching Adam is not gonna get him any like credit.
Wack knows you get washed.
To do what with him?
What are you talking about?
He was trying to do.
If Wack,
all I need to know is I'm gonna get my $1,000 next month.
Yo, Adam was pressing Wack like, yo, if you wrong, I need my $1,000. I ain't gonna lie to you. This might be the first time Wack gets extorted.
Mac on the internet before March of 2021.
I'm gonna be able to find that. Because I'm gonna be real. ODM Slim got mad at me.
If you don't give me my $1,000 next week, then
listen how this nigga's talking to Wack. What?
I'm gonna be real. ODM Slim got mad at me.
If you don't give me my $1,000 next week, then you are all right. Listen, no. For the record, I don't give a fuck about anything you're saying right now because you're wrong.
Listen,
and all I need to know is I'm gonna get my $1,000 next month.
You're telling me that I never talked about Crip Mac until he was up here with you.
On
ODM Slim hates my guts.
Mama.
You just blew that up.
On my mama.
ODM Slim hates my guts, but he's gonna tell you.
Yo, why everybody? Yo, I think Wack's entertaining. Why everybody hate him so much, bro? Am I seeing something?
Because the truth don't matter to you? You don't care if niggas.
Yeah.
If he's entertaining, not telling the truth. You don't care. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not entertaining.
Okay. So tell me some truths that. All right, and I'll tell you if I care about that truth. What truth? Name one.
It's not about you caring about it. It's about being real. You think he should report on stuff and not being accurate? Making up shit?
Okay, so tell me some examples of him.
I just told you, lose Osama. Inaccurate. He's running for months.
But he didn't apologize, but you're not gonna get an apology out of Wack. But I think he came back around and he acknowledged that, you know what, he didn't have the proper information to say that he's a snitch. I think he said that, and I think that's the best you're gonna get out of him.
Okay, cool. But
what else?
So when we see that, right? He lied about Lil Zay Osama. He lied about T Grizzly. He lied about Jim Jones. He lied about Max B. He lies about everybody. everybody that he says is snitching, it's all cap. He lied about Big Meech. He lied about these people to be relevant, and he goes on your platform to do it, and you know this. You gotta relax, bro. You really gotta relax.
No. We gotta establish a pattern that he's lying. Tell me, if you tell me and I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Now, I will say with this T Grizzly thing, I do think that this is probably the most evidence that we were like, yo, Wack, I'm gonna be honest, you should probably back down. But you know, I'll admit I'm watching him double down, but not in the ways that we want him to double down. We want him to double down on the bet. He's like, yo, nah, somebody gonna die. And I'm like, wait, nobody has to die.
How did he double down? How did he double down? Ever since Dogface has responded, he's tucked his tail, told you stop bringing him up, told you don't bring him on your platform, nor told you he don't want to talk to him. He's literally avoided the situation. He's told
and
you.
And that's another thing. I don't like when he tell you who you can and bring on your.
He does that a lot.
Okay,
so
that happened twice, right? And I'll explain the situation. So, and this is as honest as, and I know some people are going to be like, this is not a play. I'm telling you the honest truth. I tell you, I am the TMI streamer. I tell y'all shit that y'all will be like, yo, you probably don't gotta tell us that. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. However you want to take it, that's on you guys. So the first time that happened was, let me see. I'm covering
with the girl, the wife.
Yes. So Cherise is calling in with Loose Cannon. Now, remember, I didn't really want to interview Loose Cannon. I thought it was going to be Loose Cannon and Wack. Wack sent him on a flight. I was wondering, when is Wack landing? He never landed, and Wack's blowing up my phone. It's like, yo, could you do this interview? Blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? He's like, yo, bro, he got a Meek Mill story. And I'm like, all right, I guess. And then I ain't gonna lie, the interview actually turned out pretty good. I'll be honest. The interview did turn out.
Now, let's be real with that, though. He sent Loose Cannon there for the specific reason for the feds to get the information. That's why he did that. Yo, go here and talk about Big U. If you pay attention to it, both platforms that he was on, Akademiks and Adam, were specifically directed to say how Big U was lining up the extortions. It was a direct mission. And this is what he did. He got on both of the platforms and said how Big U was extorting and how Big U had him doing this. He was name dropping different people. Come on now, Act. You gotta relax, bro. You know what it is, man. You seen it.
Pretty good. But then I see them, they're hanging out, they're friends, right? And then me and Loose Cannon kind of get kind of cool. So it's like, all right, Wack, you introduce me to these people, they're kind of all right. And then I don't know what kind of happens, but Loose Cannon gets locked up, whatever. Him and Loose Cannon don't see eye to eye. I don't know for what reason. So one day, I think there were, he's dissing Loose Cannon at this point. But of course, because I knew Loose too at that point, I'm not trying to pick sides. So I'm allowing Loose Cannon to say what he can say. Wack calls me one day, and I'm telling you, this is not on stream. And he says, yo, Act. He says, you're my brother, and I will always look out for you. I need you to be a brother to me. And I said, I'm your brother. What's going on? He says, Loose Cannon is trying to get me indicted and trying to set me up. I said, what? Now, here's the thing.
This is crazy.
Again, keep telling y'all, when Wack calls in, I feel like it's hilarious content. I don't take everything like it has to be. I'm not saying he's lying, but it don't got to be like, oh, this is, your word is the final thing, right? Not saying I'm trying to promote him lying, if he's ever lied, right? But I'm just saying that I look at the entertainment aspect. So he calls me off stream. He says, yo, I believe this guy is trying to get me indicted. I said, what do you mean? He says, Loose Cannon called me and he's discussing a open murder that he's trying to assist the police with, but he is trying to do it in a deceptive way that he could try to throw some accountability or blame on me to help his situation. He's using your platform to get the attention of the police and again, I mean, I could walk you guys through like what he's saying, but
now it's the exact thing that Wack is doing. You gotta relax, bro. It's the exact thing that Wack is using your platform. Like I've been telling everybody, when WACK100 is speaking about snitches, you know, about the things that he talks about, the transgenders and all that shit, it's a reflection of himself. He used your platform to line Loose Cannon up, and he made sure that he directed how it was going to go and what he was going to talk about. But he's sitting there telling you that Loose Cannon trying to line him up. So it can't be a coincidence that everybody that Wack is saying tries to get him, the shit is happening to them, but it doesn't happen to him. And you know, Act tries to make it seem like, oh, they just can't get Wack. Stop, man. You gotta relax, bro. Act, you really gotta relax, bro.
But he basically saying Loose Cannon is trying to use my platform to put the cops on him and get him locked up. And he's like, yo, Act, I don't want to deal. He's like, this is not content anymore. This is somebody who's trying to put police on me. And I said to him, and he said, Act, if you are my brother, you will not indulge in assisting someone try to run a play to get me incarcerated. And I looked at that and I said, well, you're my guy. And I said, Wack, are you sure that this is what you believe it is? He says yes. I said, all right, man, I won't talk about it anymore. I'm good.
Yo, Act, that's
Act, he could keep getting on
man.
talking about Loose Cannon. Act, he got on the other day talking about Loose Cannon.
Exactly, like
Act, so if it's yo, you want a desert situation, so it's not this, that, and third. Why are you picking and choosing how you act? He just wants to silence Loose Cannon.
You know that, Act. He used you, and how he uses you, he says, you know you my brother. You know, he said that to me too. It just didn't work. It works with you, Act, and we see that, right? He said the same exact thing to me, that I'm his brother. Dude don't know me from a can of paint and said, you my brother. You know, he told me, F the people, right? I'm coming to you as a brother. And thought that was going to work. Now, I guess this is how he's getting, you know, a lot of people with the manipulation. You know, I guess y'all want brothers. You know, I don't know. Maybe Akademiks, you're looking for a brother. You know, you want a brother, and somebody telling you that they're your brother, you accepting of it. But I don't need no brother. You know what I mean? I got a brother. You know, I don't need no brother that I see is snaking everybody to tell me that he's my brother. When I'm watching everybody that you've been close with prior to me having a conversation with you, it doesn't go well. So why would I think that it's going to go well because you say that I'm your brother?
Hold on.
Exactly.
Wait, did I bring up Loose Cannon? Hold on. Like, you're right. You guys are right.
You're a pawn on his fucking chessboard, bro.
Literally, Act. You need to get on your Adam 22 shit, nigga.
Did I bring up Loose Cannon or did he? Because you're right. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did. Like, I heard, because I be listening to like this some dude named Ray Gibbs or something. I'm listening to it one time and I heard this is after Wack. Like, because I told Wack, you know, I'm like, yo, Wack, I fuck with you. Like, all right, cool. I won't talk about it because I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to help, or we're doing content. I think we're all having a good time. I don't want to do some shit and then you're locked up and I'm like, damn, me calling Wack or whatever got Wack locked up. I don't want to do that. But then I heard on like Clubhouse, he was talking about the same shit that he was telling me, Act, don't talk about it. And I was like, wait, hold on now. So wait, do you think Wack is still talking about the same shit?
So now Hey, Act, you gotta relax, bro. Like, you really gotta relax. There's no way that you sit there and are able to identify that he specifically told you not to talk about something, but then goes on Clubhouse and talks about it, and you don't have a sense of understanding as a college kid, somebody that went to college, that graduated from college, to understand, okay, he's trying to mislead me. If he's telling me not to talk about specific things and people, but he's talking about it, you're trying to control my vision on what I should speak about and when I should talk. Like, you gotta understand that, though, Wack. Like, for real, bro. You gotta relax, man.
Yes, Act. He just he wants to silence loose cannon, Act. He's want his side out there, so nobody hears the loose cannon's part, and that's where he told you that. And that's even what he does. Like, bro, that's what he does.
I be scared sometimes. Act, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I be scared because you know you my friend, and I be like, yo, I hope my nigga Wack, like, hope my nigga Act not like getting extorted a little. Like,
even with the play that he ran on you with Troy Ave, he for sure ran a play with you. That shit flopped like a motherfucker.
So the chat, Akademiks chat, is even speculating that Wack is extorting him. Oh yeah, that's major. Wow, that's major. The chat is speculating that WACK100 is extorting Akademiks. Oh, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, yo, hey, Act, these are the people that support you now, bro. You gotta relax, bro. You keep letting this man spin these lies over there. Your people, they seeing it. Now, I know you like the money, but it's making you look like you're being taken advantage of and extorted, my guy.
He's the reason why you signed Troy Ave. He pushed that shit so hard. Troy Ave. That shit flopped like forever. Act. You don't think he got some bread out of that shit? Act. The nigga is a goof. Like, he does a bunch of goofy things. He does a bunch of clown shit.
Hold on.
I respect him as a businessman. I just think that.
Hold on. All right, hold on. We gotta go through this question. All right. So the loose cannon thing, and I'm being honest.
Hold up now. Hey, chat, I'm gonna ask y'all, because I don't know. How much money did Akademiks give Troy Ave to signing? Let me see what's going on with that. Do y'all know about this? Because I don't know. I didn't know this now. Is this true information? Did Akademiks sign Troy Ave and give him a bag? Because if he did that and Wack got a percentage of it and it flopped, oh yeah, he definitely extorted it. Hold up. Now, I'm just hearing that for the first time. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to let me know. You know, maybe that was a soft extortion. You know, the backdoor shit.
He basically said so he had said that, and I know this might be confusing to some people, like, yo, bro, we don't even know who these people are, because I think, let me see. Anytime I'm talking about like some in-house shit, I always gotta look at our viewer count, because anytime we have more than what I normally see, I know some people are saying, who are these people, right? So the loose cannon thing, he said loose cannon's people reached out about a video about a murder. Right? Now, number one, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, wait, this is like some non-streaming shit. He said they reached out about a video about a murder. He sends me the video. It depicts a murder. By the way, the video is already out.
Why would he say that though publicly?
No, hold on. No. He told me this privately. But I mean, obviously later on, I think he kind of gave the narrative publicly. But when he called me, he said, yo, check out what's going on. I said, what's going on? He said, loose cannon's trying to get out of jail. His way to get out of jail is trying to implicate somebody else in a murder that they want to know about. He wants to throw me into the mix of this murder. I say, how do you know this? He said, well, they asked me about this and I assisted them because I thought this was helping him at first, but then I realized that he's trying to use this thing to get out and he's down to throw me into some shit I got nothing to do with. So I said, okay, what does that have to do with like me, talking to him and he's behind bars? Because remember, he had just helped me he's the one who brought Lil Durk on here, Loose Cannon.
Yeah.
He said, well, he's putting out this image that I'm somehow involved to try to, and he's been trying to get my hand dirty in shit that the police could pick me up. I said, what? He said, well, think back to the no jumper thing. He wanted me to do something. I was peeping it. Then he says, think back to this other thing. Loose Cannon, he was trying to play me. Like, this sounds like some movie shit to me at this point. I'm like, what?
Hey, yo. Nah. Akademiks, he ain't that damn dumb. Straight up. Nah. He ain't that damn dumb. Nah. He know what's going on. He's just playing dumb because he's scared of Wack. It gotta be that. He's scared of Wack reaction because he's saying how Wack is the big Paru, the check-in stuff and all that. It gotta be that. He has to understand. From him to say these things the way he's saying it and break it down in the sequence of how he's breaking it down, he understands what's going on. I guess, he really thinks that, Wack is this gangster. And that's what I can say. He got to think that he's this gangster because you're sitting there telling yourself what it is, but you acting like you don't understand it, though. You got to relax, bro. You really got to relax.
You're only getting one side of the story.
He said some shit to me. He's like, yo, Loose Cannon, he shared his location with me for no reason. I'm like, all right, bet, okay. That's usually what you do with your girl, but fine, whatever. He's like, yo, one day I pop up. The house is empty. I'm like, oh shit, that's a movie shit, bro. Yo, you know what I'm watching? I'm watching this.
Yo, Ag, do you believe this shit though, bro?
Like, thank you, AJ.
Yo,
thank you.
Stop you from talking to Loose Cannon.
Real quick sidebar, and I'm gonna let y'all rock. I'm like for 30 seconds. You know which movie I'm watching now? So if you're saying act, how do you believe or whatever? You ever watch the it's on Netflix, it's called Homeland. Anybody ever watch it? All right. It's white.
No.
Anybody in the chat? Homeland. Yo, it's like some it's basically about Homeland Security. They're trying to figure out terrorists, but they think the terrorist is within their system. So they think the terrorist is it's mad like paranoid shit. I've been watching it, it's just kind of fired. And so that's a blind recommendation. But regardless, that's what he basically put something on my radar. I'm like, yo, so you're telling me Loose Cannon is trying to get you arrested? And he's using me to get you locked up? So I fell back from it. Y'all can chime in.
Yo, Act,
So he manipulated you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Act. Look, yo, blink twice if you.
I thought about that, but why take the chance? That's what I thought. Why take the chance? Because
nigga, blink. So you look. That's like how he introduce you to somebody, have you build a relationship with a nigga, then have you cut the nigga off when it's convenient for him. What type of shit is that? That's weird as fuck.
Yo,
That's toxic.
You don't want him talking shit about Wack on stream, but he lined up everything. Yo, go interview him, talk some shit about me. Yo, Act, go interview him to talk some shit about this person,
bro.
Yo, Act,
Hey, yo. Now that there is on point. They on point with that one. Hey, yo, Act, you gotta relax. Yeah. So, I know Act know what's going on. This must be his little get back to get at Wack. He must be using, this his way of backdooring Wack. Because Wack, Act got you looking crazy, bro. You gotta relax.
Go interview him to talk shit about this person. Now when he's gonna expose the truth about Wack, yo Wack, bro, he's trying to get me locked
Hold
up.
on.
Yo,
And you can't even confirm.
Wait, hold on.
And then he used "You're my brother."
Yo,
Like,
I don't want y'all to think
confirm.
I'm like airheaded. I agree with about everything y'all are saying, but let me tell you this, and this is how I always, even when I mentioned 6ix9ine earlier, I like to say I'm a really good friend. I really pride myself on that. Like, I'm not somebody that I think if you consider me a friend or whatever, that you could be like, yo, this nigga snaked me. Yo, this nigga. I like to say I really try to look out for people who I have a relationship with. So, you know what I chalk that up to? Because I kind of thought a lot of what y'all said. I'm like, man. I'm like, yo. So, it's kind of fucked up. So, my only thing to him was, well, let's not keep talking about them if you don't want me to go back to them to get their response, right?
He talked about him yesterday.
For me, this is what I said. I said, you know what? This is my friend. He's saying somebody's trying to use content to lock him up. I'm going to give it a one-time pass. This is like a one-time pass.
But listen, not only did he talk about him yesterday, he talked about his girl, bro.
Right.
Getting fucked by another nigga. I got a video. I got the content of this nigga girl getting fucked by another nigga. You want to see it? Yo, post it. You don't want to post it.
He didn't say that. Did he?
He did.
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga.
Oh my God.
But a nigga can't even mention is, you understand? Like, it's like
and that's what I was gonna say next.
I love you, bro. Just blink. Yo, act blink twice if you getting manipulated and extorted, bro. I got you, gang. I love you, bro. I got niggas that'll ride for you, gang.
Hey yo, y'all hear Act chat? Them niggas told him to blink twice if you're getting extorted. That was ill. They gotta relax. Like, they gotta relax on that one. They said blink twice if you're getting extorted. Hey, yo, they out of control. Yo.
Wait. Hold on. Let's recenter the convo. Okay? It's important for us to recenter the convo.
Act looking in the back.
No. What I'm trying to say is that with Wack, I think we have to, I know some of y'all want to just treat everything like content, but we have to treat him a little bit different because Wack does give us content. And because we call him up a bunch, we can't just treat him like he's like, this is where I differ from No Jumper, right? Like, for me to treat a host or somebody who is part of the family as replaceable, it's tough for me. I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't.
I don't think so. I don't think he's replaceable.
So I look at Wack and I say, yo, Wack is kind of like, he's kind of like a segment in our streams, and because of that, you remember the argument that Wack had with Adam, where he was just like, it was something about like they had an argument about like some woman stuff and should that be in the pod, and it was like really awkward. For me, it's a no-brainer because I'm gonna treat someone like Wack. I'm gonna be like, yo, even if I have questions about it, I'm gonna give you the homie pass to be like I feel like I'm always scatterbrained and kind of like using too many.
You give him the Tasha K pass.
Yo, one time, like I'll give you an example. When I did the interview with 6ix9ine, it was me, 6ix9ine, Wack, and I'm Hassan Campbell. 6ix9ine called me right before the content came out, and he knew everything that happened, and he was just like, "Ack, I just want it." Like, it was a weird call a little bit. He was like, "Ack, if you're gonna, I know you're gonna put this out. I never tell you to take nothing out, but I just want when you put it out." Like, he basically was saying, don't focus on certain clips that make me look crazy. And really, he was obviously alluding to the clip where the nigga says, yo, I don't jack rats. This is the first rat we jacket. And it was awkward. And I could tell he was just trying to say, like, Ack, you're my friend. Don't treat me like I'm just some replaceable content guy. Treat me like my friend. And he was so vague about it, though. I said to him directly on the phone, I said, 6ix9ine, you're my friend. If you don't want a part of this content to come out, tell me, I'll take it out. And there's no back and forth. Just say, take that out, and I'm gonna take it out. And he never told me to take it out. His only thing was just don't hyper focus on promoting this interview with shit that make me look goofy. And I get what you. And I was trying to say to him, I said, bro, you're my friend. Just tell me as my friend because I would gladly live and die on, y'all ain't see that part of the interview because my friend told me to take it out. And
Act, I'm sorry. We understand what you're saying, Act, and we get you. Like, we not 100% shitting on Wack. Like, we fuck with Wack.
Yeah.
Sometimes, right? But sometimes it be overkill. The other day, the whole chat was spamming tomatoes. I never seen the chat nigga spam tomatoes a day in my life. Word to my mother, my nigga. The whole chat was spamming tomatoes because it's just like he be overkilling it sometimes. And it's just like, damn, like you just made my, like, you know, like, god damn.
Okay,
dang,
can I ask a general question? Do y'all believe that it's we're getting fatigue of Wack on this stream, or do you think people are fatigued of Wack in general?
Niggas is fatigued of him in
They
general.
are literally telling you, yes.
Wait,
listen, you read the chat, they say yes.
You don't read the chat, gang.
No, hold on.
You don't read the chat.
The chat hate me. The chat hate me, but they over Wack. I'm just being honest.
No, I guess the question I'm trying to ask is because, okay, I know sometimes, and this is my fault. I'll take blame for this, because sometimes I'll get to a point in the stream and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit Wack, and Wack is gonna he's gonna kind of almost double the topics that I did. Like the topics I did, he's gonna give his opinion is usually different, and people can see a different side of it. And honestly, I should just go to Discord. Honestly, you know what I mean? Instead of calling Wack every time, I should just go to Discord and hear y'all. But
honestly, I don't think people would be that upset.
Is it because I'm calling him, or is the internet saying we're tired of Wack? Because when I look on my algorithm now, I'm seeing mad niggas. It's like, yo, there's a growth of hate channels just for Wack. Like they talk about like
he's overdoing it. Act like we.
I think it's because he's lying.
Like, yeah, like
I think it's big.
The shit that Adam did is what is happening. That's why it's being pushed back, because it needs to happen. Like Adam pushing back with Wack, that needs to happen because niggas don't be pushing back with him. Niggas just let him say whatever they want.
Yes, literally.
So, yeah, like it's like, damn, like bro, like it was cool at first, but it's like, damn, you know how you fucking the same girl over and over and over and over and over and over.
She don't got no conversation.
Like damn, like all right, Wack is cool, but damn, call somebody else sometimes, gang. Like that shit just be getting dry. No cap. You see how you stop coming to Discord for a little minute? All right, now give Wack like 2 months or a month or two. Like that shit, like that nigga make my pussy dry sometimes. Respectfully, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you might need to give him the treatment you gave us.
Wait, is it because of the lies? Yeah,
The lies.
Yo, chat.
Cool. He could lie. No. He could lie. It's cool. He could lie, but at least give the nigga pushback, or let the chat niggas give him pushback. You just let the niggas say anything.
Now there you go. Let your audience give the pushback against Wack, and I guarantee you, right? He'll see that it's no love over there. See, by allowing him to continue to do what he's doing, he think that they're embracing this shit. When really though, don't nobody like it. At least let the people say something back. You know, you let Wack tell you who you gonna speak to. That's what's corny. How is he telling you who you can talk to and who you can't? Hold up. But then he'll slander anybody's name on your platform. He is the one that brought it out to you, saying T Grizzly was a rat. T Grizzly ain't say shit about Wack. Now, when they prove that he's lying, you don't want to let them talk no more? Now you the messenger? Let them continue to deliver the message. Straight up. You know, you can't get in the middle of that now because Wack was the one delivering it before. Let the two people go at it. Now that would have been solid, but we all seen Wack losing that battle, and you covered for him. That's what was corny. Everybody seen Wack losing this battle, and you covered for him. You supposed to be in the middle. Your chat, all right, you want to rock with Wack, be cool with Wack. Cool. That's what you want to rock with, be cool with him. But your chat is the ones that support you. They're the ones that's your financial backing, not Wack. You feel me? Because if they fall off, Wack running his lives don't mean nothing. So if you going say Wack is your brother and you rock with Wack and your chat, sit in the middle. You rock with that, I'm going to sit in the middle and let this thing air out by them. Not letting Wack say, yo, you can't talk to this person. You can't do that. That shit is corny. You got to relax, bro. Real rap, though, Akademiks. You got to relax.
You're wrong with a narrative. And it's like, nigga, you don't see everybody saying
out of here.
Yo, and by the way,
like, nah, and then act when you get somebody to give the pushback, you know what he does? Like, oh, I'm trying to talk to him, he just hang up the phone. Or you just, yo, I'm out of here. Yo, I don't know.
I'm gonna kill you, nigga. Fuck your mother.
He just start doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
version of
random shit.
He's the female version of Megan Stallion.
Is there any
Megan Stallion a nigga?
Is there any pro Wack people in the Discord that we could have, like, because I'm here, like, this is a great
conversation. Drag nigga Demix.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Niggy could join. I don't know where he at.
We need to have a balanced conversation.
Why don't you give Wack pushback is the question.
Okay, pushback on what? All right, we got to be specific to certain stuff.
On the lie, come on, you hear the lies he tells, Like, you
when Wack starts to raise his voice at you, I feel like you start to switch up of how you want to explain something to him.
Don't play with me like that. You a civilian. On Paru, don't play with me like that.
I don't like when he talks to you like that. I don't like that shit, gang. He don't like that shit.
Now,
nigga,
I want to jump through the screen like, stop playing with my nigga Act.
Yo, now I'll explain it a little bit. I think there is there's a million ways, or I forgot how the saying goes. There's a million ways how to skin a cat or whatever it is. But listen, in certain things that I'm really firm on, the idea is not to out-talk him. Sometimes I allow him the rope essentially to hang himself because I know how it's gonna be perceived. It's not about winning a ego battle of ad hominem insults or even out shouting each other. I know, oh, he's switching the conversation. And I know him well enough at this point. I'm like, oh, he's switching the conversation. Oh, I know already won. He's switching the conversation.
I get it.
Hey, so now, okay, so you're admitting that you see the clown shit that he do, right? But you're not giving no pushback, even though it's okay to let him speak. All right, you saying I let him speak so we don't have a arguing and I'm talking over. Okay, cool. But you still can give your own opinion and not let him say, oh, this right here on Paru. Oh man, you stupid. You don't know what you talking about. You a dummy and all that. You gotta stop that, you know. And I'm glad, right, that your chat is letting you know, and it made you come out and speak on that. Straight up, your chat letting you know this made you come speak out on it. Straight up, made you. So now you are identifying, you know what's going on with Wack. But you acting in your head, oh, I know I got him, I won. But your audience is looking at you like he playing you. So if you saying in your mind that you won and your viewers, your crew is like, yo, why they playing my man like that? It's my guy. Why you keep letting him play like that? You really didn't win because your viewers is the ones that are watching you. You know, you can try to lie to yourself mentally. That's you lying to yourself mentally. You ain't being real with yourself, though. You know, you gotta relax, though, Act. For real. You really gotta relax, bro.
He's now getting disrespectful, or he's saying, yo, Paru, this and third, or yo, you square with it. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Ain't gonna Act, I get it, gang, but it ain't gonna be so much times. How am I gonna accept a nigga? You gave me an opportunity, gang. You changed my life, gang. How could I keep on accepting a nigga calling you a bitch? I violate any other nigga that call you a bitch or disrespect
Wack don't
you,
call
gang.
me a bitch.
I gotta keep on hearing this nigga call you a yes, nigga. I gotta keep on hearing this nigga
Chat.
violate all the time, gang.
Chat.
Hey, Southside.
Like, he calls me a square. He called me a
Southside.
square.
You trolling.
What's
that
up,
nigga.
man? Hey, Southside. So you think so? What you think? So you think Wack be wilding too much and he lying, or you think?
By the way,
Wack
shout out to my man Southside Chief in the building. Hey, shout out to
Much
Minnesota.
love, man. Hey, Wack do be wilding. I will say that much because like it was this thing that was going on like in Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Back in like 2020, he was talking to some niggas from up here in Minnesota, and them niggas ran him out the room, and he ain't really came back since.
So wait.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So this is the energy I'm starting to feel. I feel like, let's say this was a presidential race. I feel like people are trying to almost either do a coup, which means that they're almost switching up on Wack. Like, people found him amusing at first. Some people found him believable. Some people may have been like skeptical. But I think we're at a point where people are legitimately starting to be like, all right, get this nigga out of office type shit, right? Like they don't want to hear him at all. And I hear y'all with some of the lies.
Don't want to hear him.
I'm hearing y'all with some of the lies, but it's like, what could he do that y'all could be like, oh, okay, he's doing some solid shit? Is it? I think personally is
tell that nigga
thing.
to get in. You see how he trying to get in. Tell that nigga, like, and this is like, bro,
Hey, yo, Akademiks, man, you gotta relax, bro. You saying what can he do to make people think he's solid? All the stuff that we know he's not gonna do. He's not gonna catch a fade with anybody. He's not gonna pull up on nobody. He's gonna lie, manipulate. He's not gonna let everybody know that he's the police. He gotta come out and be truthful. But he's not gonna do it. So no, there's nothing he can do at all.
he's so gangster. He's so gangster. He's so tough. He gotta stand on that shit, bro. Like, he gotta stand on it. We don't see him standing on it.
Is it a T Grizzly thing?
Yes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he gotta.
It's not
stand.
just T Grizzly. He does it with everybody though. Like Osama. You can't lie on people. Like, once you lose your credibility, you can't get it back.
Okay,
bro.
so it's a snitching thing. So it's if he stopped talking about snitching as much, and I agree, because yo, you know what I said to 6ix9ine, you know, and I read the message earlier where 6ix9ine was saying, yo, Ack, you know what? I really appreciate how much you've helped me, because he feels like he's having some new life. You know what I mean? And it's in a new environment, even though it's streaming. What I told 6ix9ine, I said, you're getting this attention now. I said the quickest way to start tuning out a lot of other audiences is to focus on snitching. Like, for example, back in the day, he went on the Nelk Boy podcast, which is Full Send, and it was probably like 2021 or 2022. He was on there and he was explaining to these white dudes how Lil Durk and King Von, they're snitches and bitches, and the whole time the guys are looking at him and they're like, we're not in hip-hop that much, we have no idea what you're talking about, bro. And that was one of the moments I was looking at 6ix9ine. I was just like, I get that's on your heart and your mind, this idea of Lil Durk or snitching. This is after Durk had a song, please don't play that little boy in the club because he listen to rats. Like, I could tell it really bothered 6ix9ine. But he couldn't stop talking about that, and it felt like he was obsessed. So even this time around, I told him, I said, bro, if you're going on all these podcasts just to tell people that Gunna is a rat and that Young Thug is a snitch, according to you, people are gonna listen to you like a broken record. What's gonna work for you is show your personality, and that's why the best stream I think he did, I wasn't even there, but I set it up, was the Shay. It showed him doing other shit, bro. Nobody want to hear about the snitching shit no more, bro. Like, we get it. All right, cool. The niggas fucked your bitch. This and third, you told. Other rappers told. But if you want people to get past it, you got to get past it. And I do think that he's been doing a good job at it. Do y'all think that Wack is just only talking? Y'all tired of him talking about snitches? So if he...
Act.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say something, AJ, then I'm going to say it. And I'm speaking for the community. We don't like senseless plugs. The nigga, he runs off of his narrative. He promotes his narrative, right? He say his narrative, the snitching shit, whatever. He call niggas and bitches as rats, whatever, is cool. Then he'll be like, hey, yo, follow my artist. Yo, go follow my artist. His name is John J. Joseph at GGGGG. Like, my nigga, you just made us listen to you.
He killed 5 people. Like, that's what
then give us these plugs to follow. Like, you literally just used us, flooded us out, and gave us $20 and told us to get on the bus. Then got free promotion for your trash ass artist.
And by the way, I'm watching.
And his trash ass girl's book.
I don't even do that, gang. None of us do that. We don't do that shit. That shit is weird. It comes off as not genuine. It's not authentic. We see through that shit.
Hey, yo, they going hard in the paint, though. Hey, Act, you gotta relax, bro. The chat ain't feeling Wack, bro. They not feeling him. Your whole crew not feeling Wack, man. You gotta relax, bro.
Poll on King Akademiks. It says, chat, are y'all tired of WACK100?
And read the numbers.
72%. Come, really?
Nigga, word to my dad, Cat, we tired of him.
He dead ass serious. We not playing.
I think it would be better if you just had somebody like me on there just push back with him, like, yo, like, bro, you're lying about this. Come on,
okay. By the way, I do want
to have Wack to join the Discord and be the VC with us.
I do want that,
but you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because listen, when he snatched you over the clubhouse, he didn't want to let none of the chat niggas up on the stage.
Literally,
and by the way, I do agree. I would like for Wack to engage with y'all more. I know me and him have a dynamic, but I get it. The pushback, and by the way, that's why I go to his platform, right? I go to Clubhouse, where I know maybe Wack won't give me some pushback, but I might talk to some random person that's a Clubhouse person that might give me. Yeah, I would love for Wack to be on.
But Ack, you don't be lying. Like, if you was like flat out, yo, Ack, he's like Tasha K, bro. Like, Ack, if you had Tasha K on here just lying it up a storm, you would like, come on, like, this is a lie.
He do 2 truths and a lie.
And Ack, he would never come on Discord. Ack, he would never come on Discord and have a conversation. You know why? Because he knows he's lying. He never will do it. What you do, he will not do in return. He talks to you one-on-one. He makes you talk to everybody that came in. Yo, Ack, why you do Boris? All right, bro. Why you do this? Ack, why you do this? Why can't we ask him the same questions? Yo, Wack. And every time I talk to the nigga, he just hangs up the phone to me. Literally, just hangs up the phone.
Wolves get him.
Literally just hangs up the fucking phone.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never seen the. Well, I guess I have, but yo, I'm reading the chat. Yo, they're like, yo, these niggas is spitting facts.
Hey, you don't be reading the chat. Dude, you don't be checking in with your little homies. Because whenever you be doing all the stuff with Act and stuff, niggas can find me. Niggas hit me up. They cuss me out about it. So it's like one of the things you don't be checking in. You just be in that bubble with Wack.
Okay,
even AJ be telling you.
All right, you know what? All right, and we should get this poll going because, again, chat. You know, we try to do longer streams, 6-hour streams. Obviously, like that's what we do. We, you know, obviously we do topics, but we do multiple discussions about topics, right? Like, you know, we like to just keep. This is a chat. We just do our thing. Do you think that? And I would admit, I think over the last few months, I have maybe called Wack more than I've relied on the Discord, and that's my fault. That's no one else's fault. So I'm taking blame. Do you think that I should probably start focusing on that much more, as opposed to, you know, kind of just like, you know, calling Wack, and then pretty much it's like an hour of like his soliloquy about whatever.
I think if you got Wack on Discord, it'd be way better.
As soon as he calls in, I feel like it's about 4 minutes in, and I'm like, and then he's like, "Yo, Act, you seen the new paperwork I got on?" So I'm like, "What? wait, paperwork on who?" And then I'm like,
"Who called a snitch? He called a snitch. This nigga just got jail in New York, Max B. Nigga, Act is just like you just make shit up, bro. Like,
yeah. Soon as Max B got out the same time as Blueface. You ain't celebrate Blueface coming home at all. You didn't get the budget from Birdman at all, which you'll never get, right? Max B got showered with gifts. People looked out for him. They celebrating the return, right? You say, oh, that nigga's a rat, right? He's a rat. Nobody's agreeing with you. Like, nobody agreed with WACK100 at all that Max B was a snitch. But he made it his business to campaign that, thinking that it was going to do something for him or Max B to kill his career or something. Everybody looking at you like a goofy. They still waiting on the paperwork from T Grizzly though, Wack. We not going for your reasoning why you're not talking about the paperwork no more after you done got cornered. You gotta relax, Wack. Straight up. You really gotta relax, bro. Cause you getting out of control, man. You gotta relax, man.
That nigga's a snitch. Bro, he just says things and see if it sticks. That's it. He's on the internet, so you're not gonna get beat up for it.
Yeah, oh, man. I think some people, there's some like synergy here. People are like, hey, listen, we don't hate Wack, but like Wack should be more ingratiated with the chat. Because I would love to have Wack having a conversation with AJ, Wale, and even Fax. I would love for, I think Fax is pretty, number one, Fax is always chat centric. Number one, right? But number two, I think Fax is fair. And I think maybe you could see the thing with when me and Wack talk, he'll be like, Ack, you're a square, you don't get it. And then at that point, I'm just listening to him. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because like he's gonna tell me about some street shit or how they view some guy as a snitch that I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense because I'm moving on logic. But he's like, Ack, you won't get this. This is some street nigga shit, and this is how it goes down. That nigga's a snitch. I'm like, oh shit.
Yo,
Ack, even with the top five shit he did, nigga. Bro,
Ack, it's Dom the Great from Twitter, bro.
Dom, what up?
They not really understanding the dynamic, the gimmick that Wack is running. Like he's running a gimmick.
Break it out.
And it works out.
Break it down, Dom.
Bro, you gotta realize like everyone has a different dynamic. Like think about Adam and Wack show. Like he pretty much lets him get shit off for the content. Ack is kind of sitting back. It's like when Ack plays dumb. You know when Ack is playing dumb and you know he knows more than what he's actually leading on. Like the content, like we've all seen memes of Wack with content. There's the AI joining him with the paperwork in his hand. Like he kind of has to let him get that off. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, by the way, Dom,
we definitely understand that. We don't want lies on the stream, bro. We don't want to listen to lies.
You are, by the way, again, the chat is incredibly smart, and you guys know me so well, and this is why I love even this because you guys know me, and I love you so much. Dami, you're absolutely right, but I also agree with them where it's like, even if it's a dynamic, we have to have the wow factor of the pushback, right? Where it might be someone in the chat, it might be an AJ, it might be a Fax, it could be whatever. Because like with me and Wack, like I think we do great content, but also I don't want it to be a thing where it's like Wack gets to run the narrative on Act Stream, right?
Yeah, that's all.
We're getting great content. Like, yes, we're getting great content, but I think we could also program in the pushback that could also be even better content.
Better content.
Right?
So, it's understood to him now that this is what's going on. This is what the platforms are saying. See, I want to tell y'all this, right? Akademiks definitely using them for the content, right? And he don't got no contract with Wack, right? He's using them for the content, and whatever he's getting, he's banking off the shit, right? Over there at Adam, he got the contract, right? 50-50 deal, contract. Vlad's paying Wack probably $2,000. I'm gonna say at the most $2,500 for the interview, right? He's getting that money and no contract paying him. He can cut him off when he wants. So with Vlad, he got it right how he wanted because he really don't rock with Wack. They fell out for 10 years. He sees that, Adam and Akademiks is getting money off of it. And them three are cool. So they like, we all gonna make some money off the Joker. He knows I don't really rock with Wack like that. Akademiks and Adam, they play a little closer. But I'm saying Vlad sees through the BS and he's using Wack for the purposes of, hey, listen, my other guys is using him, I'm gonna use him too. But in this situation right now that we're seeing from Adam speaking up, Akademiks letting the chat go ham on Wack. Hey, listen, 2026, y'all remember I'm calling this thing out. 2026, I told y'all it was going to take this work. It's going to take this work. And we go the hardest going at Wack. SBGB TV goes the hardest. Nobody else goes as hard as we go. Damn well Akademiks is seeing this shit. Damn well Vlad and Adam see this shit. They all see this. And they see this nigga Wack can't do nothing with this guy. After we seen Wack go at everybody else and crush him. And then they're also noticing that Wack is saying to them, don't say nothing about him, right? Don't speak about him. They can see the manipulation, knowing that my dialogue is stronger. You got to remember, right? They all been in this position building the YouTube channel. They see this shit. And they know, oh, Wack don't want nothing with this guy. Straight up. This is the only guy that we've ever seen have Wack scared to speak about. Everybody else, Wack could go, try to run. I'm hoping that this goofy dude tries to run some shit on me so he can bring everybody to look at me. The people that rock with SBGB TV know I'm very well spoken.